Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the first installment of Behind the Peel. Who's excited for it? I'm excited for this. Today we have a very special guest here that I am very amped to introduce. His name is Randon, and he is a business orc. It's the only way I can describe him. So, without further ado, let's meet our guest for today. Oh. Mr. Randon, are you there?
Hello, Lynn.
Welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. Randon.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming.
As you can see, he is an orc of wonderful repute. He is very well known within the business community, that's for sure. I've heard your name tossed around a fair share of board meetings.
That's an exaggeration, but thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it.
We are so happy to have you here. This is the first installment of Behind the Peel, and hopefully it certainly won't be the last. So,
I'm really excited.
I want to get things started off with some fire, just get the pleasantries out of the way. So, Mr. Randon, I'm very interested to find out, what was the inspiration behind your character?
I've always liked orcs. It's just who I am inside, and it feels natural right now. I feel more comfortable as an orc than anything else.
That makes sense.
Whatever that might be,
As someone who appreciates orcs, I will ask the question that is at least on my mind. You ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
Of course.
Excellent. A cultured individual. We have had 100% cultured individuals on the show so far, which is absolutely amazing. And honestly, this is the best interview I've ever done, so.
The best interview you've ever done. Okay, all right. I'll take it. I'll take the win.
Wonderful. Well, that's absolutely awesome. I'm a Dungeons and Dragons player from way back. I started playing when I was 16, and I never stopped. So I appreciate the orc ensemble, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to shout out Art Mama or Papa, or Rigging Mama and Papa, or was this a one-man deal?
Oh no. The Live 2D illustration was done by my art mama Woozy Dan.
Wonderful.
And the Rigging Papa was very, very talented Dunat Dan.
Oh, okay.
The two Dans.
So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for some art and some rigging, I highly recommend Randon's artist and rigger, because it's a wonderful model and it's so expressive. I absolutely adore it.
Oh yeah. I actually spent a lot of time researching before I pinned them down, and I think I picked the two best. Like, of course, everybody thinks their parents are the best, right?
Yeah.
It was a long list, like 200 illustrators, over 100 rigging techs, and I chose the top, and then I just hoped that their commissions were open.
Absolutely. And, it's one of those things. Can we shout out Randon? Yeah, absolutely. Shout this man's out. Actually, he streams primarily on YouTube, so if you'd like to shout him out, just do the !collab command, and you can get directed right over to his YouTube channel. Actually, I was definitely not going over there and checking out some of the videos you had posted. Really good stuff. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Welcome, Commander Copper, to the Banana Bunch. Happy to have you here. And if any of my banana friends and family who would like to go support this here orc, go ahead and go over to his YouTube channel and drop him a sub. I'm sure every sub goes a long way.
It does. And YouTube subs are different from Twitch subs.
Yes.
YouTube subs are
Twitch follows.
Twitch follows.
Yes. Yeah, highly recommend going over there. He's got some really wonderful content. All right, so let's ask another kind of much wanted to be known question. How long have you been involved with content creation? How did this journey begin?
I started when I started Randon channel. So what is it? 2.5, 3 months?
Wow, 3 months in.
I started in the very beginning of February. I think February 3rd was my first YouTube video that I uploaded, and that was the first and only piece of content that I've ever done in my entire life.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, it's definitely getting anything started. You got to kind of take a leap of faith, right? And it's
absolutely.
and especially in this type of content creation. I mean, you got to kind of pony up some dough. There's some investment involved if you want to really do it right. And by the looks of things and the quality of your content, you are doing it all right. Yeah, I have to talk about this because I remember when I first talked to Randon and we were setting all this stuff up for the interview, I said the first video I ever saw of him was him doing Warcraft 3 orc impressions. And as someone who Warcraft, as someone who's played the original Warcraft games and absolutely appreciates them, the moment I saw that, I was like, oh, this is conceptually amazing. I have to support this individual. Oh, that was your first video too, Mithril? That's awesome. Yeah, it was a mutual of ours shared it, and I was hooked ever since. So conceptually amazing and design incredible. I absolutely love it. So would you say that Warcraft and that sort of gaming genre is some of the stuff that helped inspire this character?
Absolutely, yeah. I played pretty much all the Warcraft games, and I love them.
Nice.
My personal bias is I like Warhammer orcs the best.
Oh, Warhammer orcs are wonderful. They're the plant boys, right?
Yeah, the mushrooms. But I mean, I considered having like a Warhammer orc salaryman, but I decided against it, and I kind of went with the more. I think this is more. It's very
traditional, yeah.
Probably more Warcraft style, except Warcraft style orcs have like 4 tusks. They have 2 tiny tusks, like inside. And I decided against that in the end.
Yeah, it's very. It feels like a happy cross between a Lord of the Rings orc and a Warcraft orc.
Exactly.
Yeah, which I think is aesthetically wonderful.
Yeah, I think Woozy did a really, really good job. Like, she knocked it out of the park.
So obviously you're a VTuber. Were there any VTubing content creators you watched prior to your inception as Randon, or were there any inspirations in that regards?
Oh, let me tell you about that. I'm a huge VTuber fan. I think I mentioned it at least once every stream that I consider myself 95% VTuber fan and 5% VTuber. I freaking love
that.
VTubers
Is a big
so much.
mood, an absolutely big mood. Who was the first VTuber that you ever watched?
It's fuzzy, but I think it's Nekomiya Hinata.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago, 3 years ago. All right, so I didn't call them VTubers at the time, but definitely I remember watching Nekomiya Hinata and any other like first or second generation Japanese VTuber that was doing PUBG videos because I was addicted to PUBG.
Okay.
And I was like, holy shit, holy crap, this is amazing, right?
Oh, you can say shit. It's fine. Yeah, the stream is labeled for 18 plus. Fear not.
I probably should have verified.
Yeah, no, totally fine. Guys, can we clip that? The salaryman cursed. We gotta send it to his boss.
Oh no, I'll get fired. I'll live in a cardboard box. But Nekomiya Hinata, because I mean that cat's a PUBG assassin.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and then Kizuna Ai, almost every VTuber of that generation that was doing PUBG videos, I think I just got it in my YouTube feed.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You watch one and then YouTube is just like, take them all. This is all you want to watch, right?
Yeah, and YouTube's good for that. But I kind of fell off PUBG. And then probably around the same time everybody else did in the entire world. And I stopped thinking about VTubers for 2 years. And then it popped up again with probably Korone killing that cockroach.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I know for me, like,
me.
I had seen the old Kizuna Ai videos. And I didn't even... VTuber wasn't a thing for me still. It was just, this is one person doing this, right? It wasn't the wave, the revolution we've seen nowadays. Also, thank you for the follow, Mithril Mike Co. Welcome to the Banana Bunch. But yeah, so I'd seen some OG Kizuna Ai videos, and then I think it was I don't know if you've heard of the content creator Nuxtaku, but he does he's an anituber who does a lot of anime stuff. But he did an interview with Iron Mouse, and Iron Mouse was actually my first exposure to VTubers, and it's the rabbit hole. They call it a rabbit hole for a reason, because when you fall down it, you're in Wonderland. That's for sure. Then you branch off into HoloLive and all those other big VTubing companies, Nichi-Sanji, and it's only a matter of time before you're checking out indie creators and sinking deeper and deeper into that hole. So yeah, as far as being a certified shrimp, I'm there. I feel you.
Yep. And it's crazy because I don't watch anime anymore. I barely play video games. I just watch VTubers. It's crazy. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's just
pretty bad.
Yeah, it's so much varied content. There's a nigh infinite amount of content to watch. So and each VTuber does their things differently. So if you don't like one way, you can definitely find someone who jives with you.
Yep, 100%.
Okay, so what are your goals as a VTuber? What are you trying to do? Because I mean, obviously, like I said, we all do our things a little differently, trying to create a certain ambiance or vibe in the streams. What is the vibe you're going for?
Question. I feel like I'm only 2.5, 3 months into the content creation, so I'm still not entirely sure what I'm aiming for.
So still refining the approach.
Yeah. Right now I mostly only stream video game streams.
Gotcha.
And I want to try to do some more non-gaming content.
Yeah.
So that's something I've been pondering, you know? And as for like long-term goals, I don't even know. I'm just it's weird. I just love VTubers, so it's like, hey, why don't I just try being a VTuber?
Yeah, exactly. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So I don't know if you know this, but I started out as a webcam streamer. I started out streaming Twitch Sings back when that existed. It was a program that was specifically designed for singing.
I remember that.
And it was a lot of fun. But after that got shut down, I was like, I need to do some new stuff. And so I found VTubers, and I started VTubing in, I want to say November of the 2020. Maybe earlier than it was November of 2020. Yeah. Whoa! Thanks for the gift sub, Starry Ozzy. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Banana Fam. Mithril, Miss Jackie, Power 907. I want to be Drake right now, and Recoglier. Happy to have you all here. But yeah, so we I started doing the VTubing stuff, and I pretty much I did a little bit of gaming content here and there. I've started picking up more gaming content recently, but actually this talk show is the first of what I hope is going to be varied non-video game content I start streaming. So thank you for being my guinea pig.
Oh, no problem.
Or guinea orc, whatever. Okay, so here on that same token as, what are your goals as a VTuber? Ideally, in a year from now, what would Randon be doing?
Still doing the same thing, I think. I want to try to gradually up my streams per week.
Oh, okay. So what are you at right now?
I'm doing 2 per week because I actually am the American equivalent of a salaryman, like an office worker.
Yeah.
So I work 40 hours a week, like.
Yeah, you're a full-time employee.
Yeah, and then if I'm crunching, it can go up to 60. So. Oh,
geez.
It's kind of tough.
Absolutely.
2 is what I'm comfortable with right now, but I'm gonna try to bump it to 3.
Yeah, slow and steady. I mean, this advice goes to anyone who's a VTuber or content creator in general, but consistency is key. So if you can't consistently do 3 streams a week, do a consistent 2 streams a week. There's no shame in streaming as much as you're able to.
Preach, yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, I'm pretty sure you have a little bit of a special thing if you miss a stream date.
How did you find out about that?
Oh, you told me about it, and I'm definitely going to sell you out on stream. Guys, hold him to this.
If I miss a Monday or a Friday stream, I have to do a karaoke stream, and I cannot sing. I'm completely tone deaf.
Oh, my.
So that's going to be really bad. And
so, guys, if he misses a stream, you better believe I'll be tweeting out that he missed a stream. I'm gonna hold this man's to his word because I gotta hear that lovely tone deaf voice.
That's tough love. That's tough love, Lynn. But I still appreciate. I appreciate it.
It's still love at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, I don't ever plan on being at the receiving end of that tough love, but
But it's there if you need it. Hey, welcome to the Banana Bunch, Starry Cosmic. Happy to have you here. And once again, as stated in the beginning, if you haven't gone over and checked out Randon's channel, please consider clicking the YouTube link that's in chat and going and dropping him a sub on YouTube. And as previously stated, a sub on YouTube is not the same thing as a sub on Twitch. It's a follow. So, go drop him a follow if you're familiar with Twitch lingo.
Thank you.
So, I guess we touched a little bit on this, talking about Warcraft and whatnot. But what are your favorite genres of games? Like when Randon sits down to have a nice little gaming session, what does he pop in?
Oh, retro games.
Ooh,
I love
games.
any and all.
How retro are we talking?
Um, SNES, PlayStation.
Ooh, okay,
That's probably
okay.
my main jam. Yeah. That
Nice,
era.
nice.
And
That's
I
a
played
wonderful
Genesis.
gen.
I played Dreamcast.
Oh yes, a Genesis. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
anything around there.
I gotta say I know so many people that your Twitter account is at Randon.
Brandon Nuring. Yeah.
Would you mind
Just
spelling that for me?
Oh yeah, just my full name.
Is it NEU or NUE?
There you go.
Oh, just perfect. There he is. All right, yeah. So if you'd like to follow this man's over on Twitter, which I highly recommend.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I guess I can't do the at. All right, there you go. Yeah, if you add him on there, you'll be able to see him. But yeah, so I unlike most people, I didn't start with Nintendo systems. I feel like a lot of people do start with Nintendo systems. But the first system I ever had was a Sega Genesis. So the fact that you've played that is it hits very close to home.
I love the Genesis. Yeah, I had a Genesis first, and then
oh yes, see.
How did that happen? We had both eventually, but we started with the Genesis, and I think my younger brother asked for SNES, and we eventually had both, but Genesis
very
first.
nice. Yeah, see, I never had a SNES, and I never had a PlayStation. I went straight from I had the Sega Genesis, and then the first system I had post Genesis was an N64.
Wow.
And I actually still have it. It's the
big
special Pikachu edition. The Pokeball is the on switch, and Pikachu's foot is a reset switch. Oh yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome system though. The N64. I mean, that was probably that was my first introduction to like 3D gaming. Super Mario 64, Bomberman 64, all those classic 3D platformers. Just a complete awesome generation.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Retro games, but like as far as retro games go, RPGs, action, adventure. What's your comfort pick?
Probably RPGs. Although
RPGs, very nice.
I prefer strategy RPGs the most.
Okay, so more along the lines of Fire Emblem style games.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics is probably my number one, and then I like most of the older Fire Emblem games.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, I like the new ones too. Although I don't have a Switch, so I can't play the newest one.
Yeah, I only recently got a Switch, so I'm very behind on a lot of Nintendo IPs.
That's on my bucket list because I have so many people that I want to play Switch games with, VTubers that I really respect, and I can't. I'm just like stuck in my PC lane, and I need a Switch. I have a capture card too. I just
have
nothing to use with.
I have a capture card. I just don't know how to set it up. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so it's kind of on that same topic. This one kind of feeds the other. What are the top 5 games that you felt helped shape your aesthetic and preference of video games? Like when you think video games, what are the 5 games that come to mind?
All right, it's got to be Diablo 2 is number 1.
Ooh, okay.
Final Fantasy Tactics is number 2. Shaped my aesthetics. Yeah. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with it, but World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft might be number 1 now that I think about it. If we're talking about aesthetics and not like my favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah, World of Warcraft is number 1. Diablo 2 number 2.
Solid game choice. A lot of Blizzard properties.
Yeah, I love Blizzard. I mean, I grew up on Blizzard. That's like oh man, I owe them a lot. But Tactics, what's up there? This is a tough question.
Yeah,
because it's not just my favorite games; it's the games that have shaped my aesthetics.
Yeah, defined your aesthetic. Yeah.
Dark Alliance is pretty good, and maybe rounding out the last one would be I don't know if it's aesthetics. It's just I like the aesthetic a lot. I really like the Valkyria Chronicle games.
Oh, Valkyria Chronicles is beautiful.
Yeah. It's just
absolutely
just a beautiful game.
It's kind of like. Have you ever seen any gameplay from Xenoblade Chronicles?
Oh yeah.
I don't like the game at all, but aesthetically, it's a sight to behold. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now on that kind of flipping the coin to the other side, what are your top 5 favorite games? Just what you enjoy.
All right, Tactics.
Okay.
Diablo 2, Pokemon TCG, which I've already played.
Oh,
I've played all 3 of these on stream. I'm going through my favorite games right now as a beginner. Games that I haven't played: Xenogears, the original
Ooh.
like the Xeno that started the Xeno
The
series.
Xeno saga.
Because oh man, those robots are so good.
Oh yeah.
Number 5, fifth favorite game I've ever played. I'll go with something a little bit more recent. I'll go with XCOM.
Oh yes, that definitely goes into that strategy RPG that you were talking about. Yeah, XCOM is a wonderful series. If you guys haven't played it, highly recommend it.
Yeah, 1 and 2, but I think my heart goes out to 1 because.
Thank you for the 500 bits, moderator. Very appreciated.
I don't know why it's my favorite. I'd probably need to like analyze why I like 1 better, because 2 I think is probably a better game, but I like 1 better, and I'm not sure why.
That's sometimes. I mean, I know me personally. There were times where I prefer a first to a second, and it's not that the second is worse. It might just be because I'm looking at the first through more rose-tinted glasses, sort of thing. Your first experience playing it. I remember going back and playing Resident Evil 5 again recently on stream with Konzetsu, and when I played it originally, I loved it, and I still enjoyed it. But I guess now knowing what I know about games, I was able to see what people were talking about, how it's not really a Resident Evil game. It's more of an action game with Resident Evil with spooky themes.
Yeah.
But it's still a very, very fun romp, and there's nothing wrong with having an action game, right?
Yeah. I thought it was a great game.
So I remember you talking about people you'd want to play Switch games with. Who are some of those VTubing creators that you would like to work with?
There's just so many. I would feel so bad if I left anyone out. There's just so many. All right. Number 1, Fleshy. Fleshy Deers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fleshy Deer appeared in chat, actually.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
Hi, Fleshy. I don't have the stream up because I'm trying to focus on answering the questions.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll let you know. Fleshy says,
okay.
Hi, Randon.
That's number 1, and then a close number 2 is Junk.
Junkrat
Waifu, who
yes,
rebranded to Junk. Worms, Sungi, Big Ham, Hero Graves. There's just so many. Hootie. Oh, I wanna collab with Hootie. There's just so many people. Like, yeah, Congo.
Oh, I would love to do something with Congo. I tune into Congo's music streams whenever he's composing something.
Congo is like no other VTuber. No other VTuber is doing what Congo is doing, and no other VTuber will, because no other VTuber can. Like,
absolutely.
He's like incredible. It's like I've never seen him.
Very chill vibe too. A very comforting voice.
Yeah, very comforting. But I get like that intensity where he's pushing boundaries, and
absolutely.
If you go at it too relaxed, he's just gonna pass you up. He's amazing.
Yeah.
I probably need to level up 2 or 3 months before like I would even like get
approach.
The guts to ask him, but he's up there. Like,
absolutely.
But yeah. It's just a huge list. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I mean, I would be talking for the rest of this interview, just listing VTubers that I respect.
That is a big mood, an absolutely big mood.
Yeah.
So like, let's talk big VTubing community right now. So like, the V Shoujo, the HoloLive. If you could pick, let's say, one from HoloLive, one from V Shoujo, and let's just use those two, because me personally, I don't know a lot of Nijisanji creators. I know some of them, but I haven't watched them nearly as much as I probably should. But using those two, who would you ideally want to do something with?
God, this is so tough. Again, because all of them are amazing. Let me think. I think the easier one for me to choose is probably V Shoujo. I just love Iron Mouse. I love all of them.
Mouse is wonderful. Mouse is wonderful.
All of them. Iron Mouse is just enchanting. Like, I could watch Iron Mouse for probably 10 hours. I don't think she's done a 10-hour stream yet. I haven't seen any of Endurance streams, but I would watch her happily for 10 hours.
Oh, so absolutely.
Mouse for sure. Yeah. HoloLive. Ooh. Toss up between Coco and Amelia. Amelia, probably. Toss up between those.
Those are the two. Pretty much top of my list as well. Hey, Gorgie, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. The first time I watched Meme Review, I was pretty much sold. Just that intro alone.
that's the kind of non-gaming stream content that I'm thinking like is like the future of VTubing. And I think
exactly.
Yeah. Like I think, and then before that she did Asakoko, which is also non-gaming VTubing content,
Absolutely.
streaming content. She's just ahead of the game, man. Like,
She really is, and she
really
kind of has been since the beginning.
Yeah.
She's definitely one of those content creators that pushes the envelope as well.
I really respect that.
I appreciate it so much because it's as a content creator, it's really easy to fall into habit and fall into what's comfortable, but you can explore so much more just by stepping slightly out of that comfort zone, and you might end up finding something you really enjoy.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, did you have other concepts when you were getting started, or was this this is what I want and this is what I gotta have, or were there other ideas tossed around?
Oh yeah, there were ideas. If you check my Twitter and YouTube, probably I made those accounts in August.
Oh, okay.
And that was when I was like, oh, I want to be a VTuber. So I made the accounts first. I made the name first, which is
okay. So the name wasn't always an orc's name.
Yeah. It's
interesting.
Not an orc's name. It's a pseudonym because I don't want to get doxxed and I don't want I've got an orky sounding real name and this is my pseudonym. And,
okay.
Anybody that's into the lore, it's actually a pun. Randonering is a style of bicycling.
Is it really?
It is. It's like an endurance bicycling race. It's not Tour de France. It's
gotcha.
It's just,
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook and I was making the post about this, and I had just copy and pasted from the Twitter post, and it said at Randon Nuring, and it said like there was a page with 1.1k followers, and I was like, what is this? And it was cycling stuff. So that makes way more sense.
Yeah. I won't bore you with like what it is because I guess that's not relevant. But my name is a pun on that sport.
You know what? Puns are the highest form of comedy, so puns are absolutely allowed here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we find them appealing.
Oh yeah, appealing. Oh,
thank you.
Combo.
Oh, please.
So I made the name first. I made the accounts, the Twitch. Not the Twitch. Actually, I made a Twitch too. I thought I was originally going to stream on Twitch, but I made the Twitch, the YouTube, and the Twitter accounts. And then I just deep dived into finding the best illustrators and rigging text that I could find. And then I was also trying to refine the concept. And originally, I think I was going to go with like a bear dude.
Oh, okay.
So like not a furry, but like a dude with like bear ears, like the round bear ears.
Oh, okay, yeah. A Kuma boy.
Ears,
yeah.
And then,
okay.
When did that change? Oh, I remember. I was at the golf range with my boss, and we were just hitting some dingers, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, "No, dude, don't be a bear person. Like, be a fucking orc." Yeah.
That's it. That's the way.
I fucking love orcs. Yeah. And then
absolutely.
After that point,
it was like a moment of aha. It was the aha moment.
Yeah. My boss was like, "Yo, you're hitting like shit all of a sudden." It's like, "Oh, it's fine. Like, I've got bigger fish to fry." And
yeah, absolutely.
After that, there was no hesitation. I knew exactly what I wanted to be, and I had the image almost like right there at the golf range.
Well, just that. Do you do any visual arts or anything like that?
I don't actually.
I
really respect artists. I'm gonna get an iPad Pro so that I can switch to VTube Studio, and then I will start practicing art. I figure if I start practicing now, in 5 years, I might be okay.
Fleshy says you do good doodles.
She's very kind. Fleshy's a very nice person.
Here's the thing. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Benanti. Welcome to the Banana Fam, Corgi. And Fleshy says, no, I mean it. You are being called out, sir. I am absolutely doo-doo trash when it comes to any sort of drawing, painting, any sort of visual art in that regard. I put all my points in music, so I definitely understand the I have trouble drawing a stick figure kind of thing. That's why artists, especially artists in the VTubing community, there are some massively talented individuals, and they don't get nearly the credit they deserve for how amazing their art actually is.
Yeah, exactly. Fleshy is an art streamer, so she's like a classically trained, amazing artist. That's why
nice.
that's why I say she's being nice. I will admit that we were playing Jackbox,
Ooh.
one of the drawing games.
Oh yeah.
Most of them were bad, but I had one that I really liked. I like Sag Knuckles. I was happy with
yes.
that. It still looked weird, but I was happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually remember playing that on stream with some people, and I think it was the one where you draw different characters and they fight and they win. They like fight for titles. Yeah,
That's what I was playing.
I drew a couple things and I actually won. I was like, yes, I'm not completely inept. All his doodles were lovely, truthfully speaking. Aha!
Oh yeah.
Fleshy has sold you out. We all now know you doodle like a champ. Too bad.
Thank you, Fleshy. I appreciate it.
So, do you have anything coming up in regards to big streams or stuff that you'd like to talk about? I don't know if you have anything in the tank or I don't know what's coming up. So
I am doing a D&D collab, which is going to last, I think, 3 or 4 sessions.
Very nice.
And that starts this Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. So yeah, if you're a Dungeons and Dragon, yeah, if you're a Dungeons and I have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in my head.
Nice.
But yeah, if you're a Dungeons and Dragons enjoyer or aficionado, you might consider dropping by on Saturday. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Thank you.
Yeah, I myself have a D&D collab coming up in the future, so hopefully I'll be able to get some ideas. Have you announced what character you're gonna be playing, or are you saving that for the day?
I think it already got announced. I'm going to be playing a halfling paladin because I think that's funny.
Ooh, a halfling paladin, absolutely.
Big orc dude plays halfling paladin.
I'm a big fan of those opposites. You know, you wouldn't think a halfling would be a paladin, to start with. So it gives a nice little dynamic to everything. Yeah,
I'm working on a voice. I'm not good with voices, but I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna go all out with that collab.
I heard that Warcraft orc voice, and I was like, does this guy do some voice acting? All right.
I can do the Warcraft orc voice because I love Warcraft.
All right.
I've listened to that over and over again.
Sorry to make you perform like a monkey, but we gotta hear it. Come on, give us the clippers. Get ready.
Zug Zug, Dabu, Loktarogar. What else? What does it say? Work. Something you're doing?
Oh man, that takes me back. That takes me back so much. Oh, there's something you're doing? I love it. It's wonderful.
Not that kind of orc.
Oh, it's splendid. Absolutely splendid. Let's see.
Yeah, but for the halfling, I'm gonna try to do like a higher pitched voice, right?
Ooh.
For justice or something like that. You know, like I'm gonna go all in on that. And I'm
commit to the character. Even if it's a bad character, if you commit to it, people will love it.
Yeah. I just feel like, even if I'm not completely comfortable with it, I want to try to push my boundaries and try to do the best job that I can, especially for the collab partners. Just show them respect.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'd say collabs in general, the best way to show respect to your collaborative partners is by taking it seriously.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do is go into something half-heartedly and then, it's noticeable. It's absolutely noticeable. And if you're not putting the time and effort into what you're doing, people will notice that, and you might have trouble getting collabs in the future. But I can say this to all those watching who are considering collabing with Mr. Randon. Very professional, very studious, and very punctual, which in the VTubing world is sometimes hard to find.
not to call anyone out, but yeah.
I won't say names, right? Brandon. No,
it works that way in the business world too. You have
absolutely.
They're hours late and not even a hint of. They'll say sorry because that's like performative, but you could see in their eyes not a hint of regret. And I really respect it when people are punctual. And Lynn especially, we set up an hour early, a full hour early, and just so like.
Yeah, well, I mean, right? It's one of those things, and I'm sure you'll agree with me on this. This is a show, and obviously this is a talk show. Like it's being framed as a talk show, but the Banannual, your YouTube channel, all of that, it's a show that's being produced. And if you're gonna take the time to produce a show, put your all into it. Put some put some sweat equity into it, because quality reflects the creator, I'd say. Oh, and that's absolutely. Not to say, scuffed will happen. You'll have stuff. I mean, look, even when I typed one moment, please, or in just a moment we'll get started, guys, that's because the talk show background disappeared and I didn't know why.
It's not even that we couldn't set it up. It was set up. It was working perfectly. Both of us were admiring it.
Yeah.
And then it just
fucking I was like, where's the background? But luckily, I figured out exactly what the problem was and got it working. But that stuff happens. And the most important thing you can do, look, I come from a musical theater background. So what goes wrong is what the audience notices goes wrong. So if something goes wrong and the audience doesn't notice, it doesn't matter. I remember have you ever seen the musical Seussical?
Seussical? I don't think I have.
It's all based on Dr. Seuss. And I played the lead role, Horton the Elephant. And
Nice.
There's a part where he says, I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. But when I performed it, I said, I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. Said does not rhyme with percent. But the audience doesn't know that. So I just sang the rest of the line, and not a soul in the audience knew I messed it up.
It's actually true.
This is a little content clue for everyone, like how to do it. If anything said with enough conviction is believable. So if you say something and it might be wrong, if you sell it, people won't know the difference.
That's a good tip. I'll take that to heart.
Absolutely. So
I'm the type of person that beats myself up, like when I see those tiny mistakes, and yeah, that's actually pretty profound.
There you go, Saphira. Yeah, if you beef it, then beef it confidently. Own it. I mean, it's one of those other things that I tend to do that I think really helps during content creation is, like, you got to remember, most people, like, if you're singing a well-known song and, you know, people know it, then there's a chance that if you bunk it up, they'll be like, hey, you know, I heard that. But if you're doing something that they don't know what the plan is, like if you're streaming a game or something and they don't know what the plan is and something goes wrong, they don't know that something went wrong. You might know it, but they don't. So it's just a matter of playing it off.
Yeah. Okay.
People respond to confidence. Exactly. Yeah, that's right, Mithril. People respond to confidence with faith and nervousness with skepticism. Exactly. So if you're going to beef it with confidence. Well said, Saphira. Actually, chat, while I got you here, if you have any questions for Randon, let me know. Because, I mean, I'd love to have you guys asking any questions you might have for this here orc. But yeah, so where were we? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay.
interrupted you there, sorry.
No problem. I was just thinking. So you said you have some ideas for projects that are outside of gaming, aside from, you know, like a meme review kind of thing. Mm-hmm. What else are you looking for in regards to outside, more off the walls kind of content?
I mean, they're all like kind of nebulous right now, and I think most of them would probably require collabs, which I'm not fully comfortable broaching yet, because, you know, I want to make sure I have everything set up, and I can make sure I can be confident that I'm not going to be the one like screwing things up.
Yeah.
I really need to think of things that I could do without collabing. Like
more solo stuff.
About Coco's Asakoko, like a news show type thing.
Yeah.
I was kicking that around because I actually am pretty well. My information on the VTuber community is actually like pretty up to date because I love VTuber so much and I'm always kind of lurking everywhere.
Naturally, yeah, you'd naturally be able to pick up what's going on.
I actually like do kind of know what's going on, like in multiple different areas of VTubing. Mm-hmm. So I was kicking around like a morning news, like a news show, not a morning show because I work like
mornings are kind of a non-option. Yeah,
maybe like an evening news show. I don't know. That's still, I don't know if I have the confidence to do that, but something like that. That's probably like most of what I had planned. I don't have anything concrete yet because I'm just trying to keep my head above.
Yeah, still trying to figure everything out. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's actually one of the things I'd like to talk about. Actually, give me one moment. I have to run to the restroom real quick. Unfortunately, I drink a lot of water, and that's something you will learn about me. But I'll leave you with a couple questions from the audience. Exactly what kind of office does an orc, or what kind of office work does an orc do these days? How's being one of the few orcs in the world to wear a shirt? And what's your workout routine? Because you're jacked.
So I answer these while
I go take care of important. I have an idle meeting to get to.
An idle meeting. Exactly what that's referring to. Okay. What was the first question? I actually do not have the Twitch stream up. As I said before, I don't want to get distracted. Want to do as good a job as I can. So let's try to remember. I remember the jacked question. I remember what kind of office do I work in? I work e-commerce. Yeah, like web store businesses integrating with Amazon and Shopify, BigCommerce, all that other stuff. It's mostly SEO and a little bit of just a tiny bit of software, but mostly SEO. Not exciting work, and I don't particularly like talking about my work because I hate to be negative, but I don't really like my job. So we're going to move on to the next question, which was, how does it feel being one of the only orcs that wear a shirt?
Just in time for the shirt question. Excellent.
Yeah, other orcs wear shirts. I know Moody. I know.
Oh yeah,
Barleon.
Orcish Moody. Yeah.
Orcish Moody, Barleon. We got a
That's
community
true.
of shirt wearing.
Barleon wears a suit. Thank you.
He wears a full-on tux.
He's a fancy man.
He's a dapper lad. Yeah, like.
Absolutely.
We exist. You just gotta find us.
Yeah, you just gotta keep an eye out for it, guys.
Yeah, I don't consider myself a rarity. And the last question was, what is my routine?
Yes.
I worked out a shit ton in college. I no longer work out.
It just stayed that way.
I mostly bicycle. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
How would you rate yourself as a hugger on a scale from 1 to 10?
I haven't mastered the art of the soft hug.
You got the bear hug on lock though.
Yeah. Hug
Nice.
in your own peril. Like I might crack a few bones. You know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I think there was a question. I think someone said they want you to do a tea tasting stream.
Oh
yeah.
I would love to do
So
that.
are you a tea aficionado?
I would consider myself more than an aficionado. I would consider myself probably not an official tea master because there's like an actual like rank,
Like a certification sort of thing?
Yeah, depending on the country that you go to. Definitely in Japan and also in other parts, I think. But I think I would consider myself like at the level where if you put like 3 cups of tea that were unidentified in front of me, I would probably be able to identify the type.
Wow.
They are, just by taste. Yeah.
Hey, Double Dave, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. That's
Hey, Dave.
that's awesome. I definitely don't have the refined palate to be able to do that, but I do like tea.
Oh yeah, I love all tea. I'm not a tea elitist. I'm not a tea snob. Like
Yeah.
I drink tea bags as well. Like it's just all like everything. I just love
Yeah.
all teas.
You're not one of those loose tea only.
Yeah. Although I do
Randon's
love
the
loose
tea
tea. I
master
have
as
a
far as I
big
know.
collection.
Oh. Apparently you know the meta of tea. I heard they nerfed green tea. Is that true?
I mean, you know, green tea is
A classic.
it's good. It's good for what it's.
Yeah, it's good at being what it is.
Yeah. I love green teas.
Well, no, we talked a lot about gaming and we talked a lot about that sort of thing. But I remember you mentioning anime. You said you don't really watch anime anymore, but you got to have a favorite, right?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I always fall into the trap where I'm thinking of what is the most like artistic hoity-toity anime that will give me the most points.
Nah,
And
man,
then
give me your
there's like a
trashiest
genre.
recommendation. What's your what's your bottom of the barrel? You know it's a bad anime, but you can't help but watch it.
It's not bottom of the barrel, but the last anime that I watched that I absolutely fell in love with was Kaguya-sama.
Oh, Love is War is wonderful.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh god, it was so good. It was so funny.
I mean,
It's the
first of all,
funniest
that
animation.
OP,
so good.
both the first and the second one, absolute
Yeah.
bangers. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the show Kaguya-sama Love is War, it's absolutely hilarious. The writing is top tier, the voice acting's stellar, and the OPs are absolutely wonderful.
What else? The anime that got me. All right, so I didn't get into bicycling because of like a friend or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna like full disclosure. I got into bicycling because of a freaking anime. I
Hey.
got into it because of Yowamushi Pedal.
I've heard of that actually, never watched it.
I watched it and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I started bicycling, and then I think I have about like $20,000 worth of bikes now.
Wow.
It's not going well.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have a passion, run with it. I know for me,
Yeah,
I had always enjoyed boxing, and then I saw Hajime no Ippo. I don't know if you've ever heard of that anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh yeah. And I found that anime and I started watching and I was like, oh my god, now I love boxing even more.
Okay, so you were into boxing before Hajime.
Yeah. Welcome,
Okay,
BKB. Happy to have you. Oh, Megalobox, another wonderful boxing anime.
It's B, my editor. Hello, B.
Oh, it's your editor?
Yeah.
Well, hi,
great.
editor.
I highly recommend commissioning her because her rates are, in my opinion, criminally low. And I would attribute 60% of any success I have to my art mama and papa, and I would attribute 25% to B. So there you go.
Oh, you do have little bikes on your tie. What?
Yeah. It's a
I did not even know. Yeah, Doppel Dave just pointed that out. I did not notice that. Hey, thanks for the hydrate, Tucker. You got some liquid libations nearby?
Me? I have water.
All right. Take a sip with me, will you?
All right, I'll take a sip.
It's hydration time, guys.
It's a cycling water bottle, so it's going to sound weird. People say I have it sounds questionable when I do it on stream, but it's a cycling water bottle, perverts.
I'm listening with great intent.
It's a water bottle.
It's a water bottle, guys. Come on.
It's a beat on you.
Get your head out of the gutters. Ridiculous, the lot of you. Thanks for the hydrate, Tucker. Oh, man.
Use it while you're riding a bike, and it has to sound like that.
Go ahead and clip that, Doppel. Go ahead and clip that and call it Randon Guzzles with no additional thing. No, that wasn't a I answered with Randon slurping. Twitch TOS violation. It's water, I swear. Banned. He never learned how to drink. Hey, it's a squeeze bottle, guys, okay? Be nice. Oh, that's wonderful. So, yeah, we talked a lot about... So now we've talked about anime, we've talked about games, and we talked about tea, which I wasn't expecting. Are there any other hidden Randon quirks that will rear their ugly heads as time goes on?
Well, I mean, I've mentioned that I like golfing.
Yes.
I suck at it, and it enrages me, but I love golfing.
Never been much for traditional golfing, but driving range, all day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to hit the dingers. It's really satisfying. Mm-hmm. And fishing, although I fish a lot less now.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I used to be big into fishing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's I'm trying to figure out a fishing question here. Like, what's the biggest fish you ever done caught?
Biggest fish I ever caught. I went down to a fishing charter in Mexico and I caught a tuna.
Ooh, tuna are massive.
Yeah, it was like a 60, 70 pound tuna.
Doppel says, "Tell the fishing story."
Oh, the fishing story.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was in college, and I was fishing in Central Park in New York City at like almost midnight, and then I got mugged by a child, like an actual child. He looked like he was in middle school or early high school at the most, and he tried to mug me with a steak knife. It was clearly a steak knife, and I had a fishing. Was it?
You got okay. Hold on. You got attempted to be mugged with a steak knife while you were fishing in Central Park. I'm following so far, right?
Yeah.
Welcome, Raiders. We just got raided by a party of 25. VVJ and the Dragon. Welcome, Raiders. Happy to have you here. So after this question, we'll take care of the raiding business.
I look forward to it. Yeah. So I'll speed up the question. I'll speed up the story. So this kid was like, "Give me your wallet," and I had a huge fishing knife in my pocket, and my thought was like, "Oh, this guy's not going to get my wallet because he's just a kid, right?"
Yeah.
And while I was trying to decide what to do, I got a hit, like one of the only hits, because Central Park's Parlemere, there's almost no fish in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's like one of the only hits I ever got while fishing there. And I was like, "Oh shit, I got a fish, and then I completely forgot about the kid. And I use ultralight tackle because like I fish for sport, so it's not easy to reel in. And it was a big fish. It was probably like a 4-pound largemouth bass, like a pretty big bass for Central Park. And then I landed. I got really close to landing the fish. I didn't have a net because I don't carry one around. I just have a travel 4-piece rod that I could fit in a backpack.
Gotcha.
And I asked the mugger to help me land the fish. So I landed the fish, I lipped it, and I pulled it out of the water, and the mugger was like, "Whoa, that's cool." And I was like, "Yeah." So you're gonna try to take my wallet? And then the mugger was like, No, I was just fucking with you. But can I take the fish? I think he wanted to like take it home and show his family that he caught a fish, right? I think he said that. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell my family that I caught it," right? And I was like, "Yeah, you can take it, even though it's illegal to. You shouldn't take fish smart. That's illegal. Because
Catch and release, guys.
Only.
Catch and release. So
Yeah.
he didn't take your money. He just stole your fish.
He took the fish, and he seemed like he was really excited about fishing. So
Welcome,
I ended
Hootie
up saying,
Hoo.
like, hey, oh, Hootie, hello. Another VTuber that I really respect.
Oh.
But he seemed like a good kid, and I wanted him to get into fishing and maybe stop mugging people. So I was like, hey, you could take the fishing rod, like my fishing rod.
Yeah.
It was a cheaper one, like an ugly stick 4
Aw,
piece.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I gave him because like. If he takes a 4-pound largemouth bass back to his family and he's gonna say, "I caught this," they're gonna be like, "How the hell did you?"
Yeah,
catch
you didn't have a fishing rod. Well,
with
actually,
with your freaking hands, right?
wow.
Yeah,
so you were literally like, you were that guy's quest. He had to go pick up a fishing rod from his local orc.
Yeah, people equate me
Hilarious.
to the fisherman NPCs and
Yeah,
Pokemon.
that's
They just give me a fishing rod.
insane. So
But I did get mugged.
you did, yeah.
Took my fishing rod, yeah.
Have you ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
The movie or the TV series?
The show.
The show, yes.
Okay, there's an episode where Uncle Iroh, he kind of has his day of stuff, and he helps the guy who mugs him kind of figure out that he wants to be a tea guy, and that's exactly what you did for this guy.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raiders, thank you for the raid. Let's go ahead and take care of business, shall we? When I get raided, I do something a little special. I sing opera for them, because I don't think a lot of people sing opera, just in general, right? So here we go. This is a sad reality if you collab with me, and I am respectful in the sense that I always ask. No, I'm not going to make Randon sing opera. That would be cruel
Absolutely
and unusual.
not. No,
Come on,
no.
just a little ditty.
No. I unmuted myself to say no. I'm gonna have to miss a stream for you to hear me sing. All right,
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna have to tie Randon down so he misses a stream. All right, here we go. Oh, was that a sub? It was, Avani. Thank you for the sub. 2 months, my man. All right, guys. Raiders, it's raid opera time. So sit back, relax, and be prepared for music. Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Tu puro principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle, c'è tramono di amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, sulla tua bocca lo dirò quando la luce splenderà. Ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio, c'è Tea Famiglia. Welcome, Raiders. So happy to have you here on my stream. I hope you're enjoying the song so far, and let's bring this song home in epic fashion, as only a banana can. Diliguante, tramontate stelle, tramontate stelle, alla pa vincerò, vincerò. Thank you for the raid, guys. Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you here. Mr. Randon, as it turns out, I also got a hype train going.
Amazing.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a hype train song. I apologize.
Another one. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I know.
I'm in.
It's gonna be a double karaoke day apparently.
Let's go. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm ready to listen. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all know this song, but we'll find out. This is the hype train song. Prepare yourselves and get ready to rock. Welcome to the Banana Bunch, all new followers. Domino Cray Stars. I. Welcome, Demon Spices. You get opera here, but you also get rock and roll. Bet you didn't see that coming. You see, hype trains in this chat are crazy trains. Thank you for the bits, BB Jules. Much appreciated. Crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people leaving this house. Maybe he's dancing. It's not too late. Thank you for the anonymous gift sub. Wow. To learn how to love and forget how to hate. The mental wounds not healing, driving me insane. Thank you for the bits. I'm going off the rails on a hype train. Avony, Big Daddy Dreamer. I'm going off the rails on a hype train. Starry Cosmic, thank you so much for all the biddies. Let's go. We're at a level 3 hype train, guys. Thank you so much. I've listened to preachers. I've listened to fools. I love that he's rocking out. I've watched all the dropouts who make their own rules. One person conditioned to rule and control. The media sells it, and you live the role. The mental wounds still screaming, driving me insane. Whoa! I'm going off the rails on a hype train. I'm going off the rails on a hype train. Thank you, Anonymous Cheer, for the 1,000 biddies. I know it is Colonel Popcorn. It's hilarious. I know that things are going wrong for me. You've gotta listen to my words. Yeah! Now we have a sick, nasty guitar solo. Thank you so much for the generosity so far, guys. The biddies, the subs, every single one of those goes to making the Banannual an even better and better channel. So thank you so much for your patronage, guys. It means the world to me. All right. Are y'all ready to bring this song home? The hype train is pulling into station. All aboard! Thank you, Avony, for the 200 biddies. You're all so kind. Here we go. It's a Cold War. That's what we've become. Inheriting troubles, I'm mentally numb. Crazy, I just don't care. I'm living with something I don't want to share. Mental wounds not healing, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a hype train. I'm going off the rails on a hype train. Oh yeah. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Wisconsin.
Bravo.
Thank you. So yeah, we as someone who can't do a lot of visual arts, when we get rated or we get a hype train, I sing music. I do songs.
Oh, that's incredible motivation to gift sub and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. See, that's the thing. And you know what? There's another content creator tip. If you have something that you have, don't let this distract you from the fact that if Randon ever misses a stream, he's got to sing Chug Jug. Agreed. Yes.
I did agree to sing Chug Jug.
Did you really? Oh man. Oh,
yeah.
that's wonderful. I can't wait to hear that if you ever mess up.
I'm not planning on ever missing.
Look, I'm not hoping something happens, but oh man, thank you so much for all the kind words, guys. It means the world to me. But like, if you have something you're good at, share it with the world. You know, even if it's something super niche. As content creators, we can all do similar things, right? We can all debut the same way. We can all do our streams. We can all function in a very similar way to each other. But it's those things that make us different as individuals, those unique talents, those unique personality quirks. That is what's going to bring people back. Because, look, if we were just looking for people to play games, anyone could do that, right? But you end up following for more than just someone playing games. You end up following for the personality, for the entertainment value that they as an entertainer bring to the table. I
agree 100%.
I'm gonna contact the fish stealer and get them to grab his bike just long enough to make him miss a stream.
Oh no!
Hey, are you the guy who took the fishing rod? I have a job for you.
I'd give away a fishing rod, especially that because I've got more expensive ones. I gave away that fishing rod because it was like the cheapest one in my collection. If somebody tried to steal my bikes, I would probably rip them in half like a phone book.
Oh my God, that is the most orcish thing you've said this whole interview.
Yeah.
All right.
I try to be friendly.
Hands off the bicycles, guys.
Don't touch my bikes. Don't touch them.
No problem, Derp. What's the pickup line? I have a viewer named Derp Kraken who comes in and gives us a pickup line every time I stream, and it's wonderful.
Oh, okay.
And he could do it. Yeah, I mean, look at those rippling muscles. I wouldn't take this man's bikes, that's for sure. Yo, but Daniel, excuse me, do you have the time? I just want to remember the exact minute I got a crush on you. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Consider me picked up. Oh man. So yeah, when those things happen, I sing for people. Have desirable incentives, guys, on your channel. If you're good at drawing, I know a lot of artists have like if you gift a certain amount of subs or you donate a certain amount of bits, they'll do a quick little a scribble for you, a little doodle for you, and stuff like that goes a long way. Absolutely. Looks like we have how's your posture doing? Mr. Randon.
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay, posture's good. Posture's good on my end. You ready to hydrate a little? You know what time it is? It's slurping time, ladies and gents.
No, I'm muting. I did it once. I did it once as a professional courtesy, Lynn, but I'm going to mute.
Okay.
I don't want to get you banned. You know, I don't want to get you banned for lewd.
What a way to get banned.
All right, I'm muting now. I'll take a sip.
Thank you. Hydration achieved, Saphira. Thank you for checking in on us. How you doing, Deadly Chaos? Oh man, orc chlorps, yeah, orc schlorps. We got some patented orc schlorps. Man, okay, so I mean, so far I don't know about you, but I've been having some fun this stream. This has been really cool. Yeah, I was really looking forward. So unique concepts. Let's talk unique concepts, shall we? Yeah. I think it's safe to say that Randon, you are a very unique concept in the VTubing world. I mean, there's other orcs, but I've seen no one tackle this from the angle in which you've done. Thank you. Was that part of the deliberation process at all when you were coming up with a character, or did it just happen to be that unique?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was just like orc. Yeah. But the concept of being a salaryman, that was I thought that through, because originally at the golf range I was like planning on being an orc in like full armor.
Oh, like full actual like period appropriate orc. Yeah.
Like a bandit orc. And as I was thinking about it, as I was developing the character, talking with Woozy, I realized that I didn't think I originally thought that I would carry that voice, the orc voice, like I would stream like this, right?
Yeah, that's hard to do.
I don't have the acting chops to do that. I was like, I just can't do that. So I was like, all right, what if I do like a Shadowrun, like a modern rendition of an orc salaryman, because orcs are typically minions, you know, that
absolutely,
do the
yeah,
work, right? Yeah, so that's how I do. And then I'm also, you know, I work in an office. I'm an office worker, so I'm technically
Kind of tied into it, yeah.
Yeah, it just eases the load of acting, of being in character.
Yeah.
So that the orc itself was like spur of the moment, like flash of brilliance. The salaryman part was just me being lazy.
Oh, well, you know what? Your laziness paid off. Because
Thank
you
you.
ended up with a very unique concept. Yeah, that's anyone who is doing VTubing or looking to start doing VTubing, really consider all the aspects of your character. I know there's some people that have debuted and then they've realized the workload that comes with trying to maintain a character for a long amount of time.
Oh yeah.
So I would definitely say your persona as a VTuber should absolutely be tied into you in some way, because you need to have that personal connection. Otherwise, there is an obvious disconnect, and it will end up tearing your brain apart trying to maintain that. I mean, if I streamed every day as like, hello everybody, the Bananiel here, that would get tiring as all hell. Being huge and green also helped, I guess. I just look at the Discord.
That's a really good. You sound just like Abracadaniel.
Yeah, Abracadaniel or King
that's
Candy.
Really good Abracadaniel voice.
Yeah. That's what I was going for. Yeah, there's impressions is another thing I do on my channel. I have a full impressions list of different characters I do.
Nice.
I have redemptions for it. I think it's not easy being green unless you're Randon the Orc. Then it's easy. Abracadaniel, yeah, exactly. Abracadaniel, exactly. Oh, sure. Actually, that reminds me of Maury Clyde. They do. Yeah, exactly. She originally used a voice, but it went away because it was too hard to maintain. Yeah, and I know Snuffy recently showed her regular speaking voice, and I know it's been a huge weight off her shoulders. Because what you end up doing is you end up creating this character and then kind of pigeonholing yourself to that character, and then people expect a certain thing, and a lot of the times, real fans will be like, I don't care what you sound like, I like you. But, there's this gnawing in the back of your head that says, if I do something different, are people still going to enjoy this? Or is it because of what I've created so far that they enjoy it? And having that in the back of your head can cause some stress and some issues in that regards. So very smart to go with a character that's a little more close to your heart that you can play a lot more easy.
Yeah.
As much as I would have loved to hear, I'm Orc. Yeah, that would have been wonderful.
Yeah, but I will say though, as a VTuber fan, that if you have acting chops, like if you have a background in acting, or you have experience, or maybe you're just a naturally gifted actor, personally as a VTuber fan, oh man, people that can keep a character and really, really play it I just love them.
Oh yeah.
I'll sound like a broken record, but Kongo Kokoretsu is,
absolutely,
in my opinion, probably the best indie VTuber I've ever seen.
Well, I could definitely, I could definitely see that.
Yeah, because he's a fucking immortal ninja, and
he sounds like it and acts like it.
He recites Japanese poetry. Like, he's not like any other fucking VTuber.
No, he is into his character 100%.
Yeah. So if you have acting talent, you can parlay that into
absolutely
a more interesting character, and you have my follow and my subscription 100%.
Yeah.
Wow,
gotta support that. You gotta support dedication and a dedication to the craft, basically.
Yeah. But most of us aren't actors. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It can be hard to do. Yeah, pick something comfortable, close to home. I know for me,
yeah, please.
I've done acting, but I wanted I don't know, when it comes to this kind of content creation, I want it to be personal, person to person.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't want to put something out there that wasn't me, Hey, Kira Cat, welcome. Good to see you. When I do video, I'm just going to be myself. When I was coming with a Viper, I purposely misspelled Viper. That's cool. Of course you aren't actors. You're an orc and a banana. Yeah, Big Daddy Dreamer says, if I redeem it, will you do a minute of the interview as Arnold Schwarzenegger? I will, yes. Thank you for the follow, Alacadabra. Oh, we were just talking about Abracadaniel. Are you related? But yeah, hello, Banana Dad. Yeah. Yeah, fun fact. I don't know if you know this, Randon, but my dad and my mom are actually my mods in my chat.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a family affair.
Mods that you can trust.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
well,
amazing.
I can't trust them, but I do have mods. Hey, Kira, how you doing? Okay. Colonel Popcorn redeemed a spontaneous rap. Oh, I'm going to rap about you, Mr. Randon.
Okay.
One of my redemptions is an impromptu rap, so this one is dedicated to you, sir.
Thank you. I will mute myself and listen with bated breath.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to take a seat because we're about to rap about this big green man I have up on the TV screen. Let's do this. Randon, oh Randon, you are an orc. Thank you so much for indulging this banana dork. I am doing my best to give you all of this time so you can be on stage and you can really shine. You're so damn wonderful and so damn cool. You impress me. I'm just a banana fool because when I said, hey, will you be on my show? You said, hell yeah, let's do it, bro. It made me feel so good. I was oh so happy, making a bad day feel a little less crappy. So please stick around and support this guy. He's amazing. He brings a tear to my eye. Oh, he's just such a wonderful orc, guys. Peace. Boom, rap redemption.
Bars.
Dropping straight bars.
Bars. Yeah, straight bars.
All right.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna invite a guest interviewer here who's gonna ask you a few questions. And I can't think of a better person to ask. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger to the stream.
Hello there, everybody. My name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am here today to help interview this big old orc. First thing I have to say, sir, I really respect how swole you are as a past Mr. Universe. I respect it a lot.
Oh, from Arnie himself. Wow.
Yes, from Arnie himself. That's a genuine compliment from the real Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you.
So I have to ask, what are
still
some?
looking pretty good yourself.
Oh, thank you. Yes, despite my age, I still lift. I still go to the gym and I do all that, right? So
I can tell.
I have to ask you, what are some of your favorite movies?
Oh, favorite movies?
As a famous movie actor myself, I super respect any choices you may have.
It's got to be The Departed. That's probably my number one.
The Departed. I have departed a few people in my time.
I believe it. Yeah. I think I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Fun fact: I was Sauron in that movie.
Okay.
I played the giant eyeball. That's why it was so scary.
Okay, I believe that. Okay.
But Banana, tell us, get to the chopper. Why would I say something like that? That doesn't even make sense. I'm in the middle of interviewing. Stay quiet. Anyways, back to you.
Wow, those are my two favorites.
Okay. Now, what's your favorite action film?
Action film. Let's see. Isn't The Departed an action film? No, that's like a thriller.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a psychological thriller or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. What's my favorite action film? Probably Fury Road, Mad Max, the new one.
Ooh, yes, Mad Max. Yes, that was very good.
Flick, right?
I mean, to be honest, it was the wrong choice. I would have said something like Terminator or maybe Total Recall or something along those lines. But that's fine, I suppose.
What about True Lies?
Love True Lies.
All right, True Lies. Yeah. Fuck Fury Road.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good choice. Hell yeah. All right, that's enough for my interview. Thank you for stroking my ego. I'll catch you later.
Later, Governor.
Well, it was great to have him on. Actually, fun fact: I had the pleasure of meeting Tom Arnold. Who's
really?
he's in True Lies. Yeah, Big Daddy Dreamer just said it. I was on a game show called Celebrity Name Game hosted by Craig Ferguson. Me and my dad were on there, and we actually won.
Kidding.
Yeah, we won. We won 20 grand, which was pretty awesome. It was Tom Arnold and Betsy Brandt were our two celebrities, and it's super cool. There's actually some clips on YouTube of the whole shebang.
Amazing.
So yeah, if you haven't seen me before, that's a good way to do it. I never told you about that, Kira. Yeah. I guess I can pull up the clip real quick. I guess they do that on talk shows, don't they?
I kind of want to see. I'm gonna pull up the Twitch because I want to see this. This is
all right. The clip is called "Finding the G Spot." There's a reason.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't actually find a G spot. Oh, there it is. That's us. Okay. So let's go full screen. Window cap. No, calm down there. Here, let's do that. Do I have a window capture already here? I don't. That's fine. New window capture. Da-da-da. No, don't capture my Streamlabs. There we go. Oops. All right, here we go, guys.
All about the about a fire dude.
Yeah, no, Tom's fired up. He's
So,
very
We gotta
excited.
win
that's my dad right there, who's with Craig Ferguson right now. And then
I don't want you to be scared.
there's Tom Arnold.
When he plays the
I
damn
love it.
game.
Awesome.
All right, we're not just messing around here. This ain't the water business now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh. No, he's doctor the woman's. He's the doctor that wants other vagina. Vagina doctor. Oh, gynecologist. Yes. Oh my
Here
gosh.
I am.
Oh, wow, the woman. He touched his spot. Oh, G-spot. Yeah.
Oh no, you said spot. You said spot. Yeah.
Oh, did I say spot?
You said spot. You passed on. You got vagina doctor, which is very good. And then between the
was
two
good.
of you, you found the G spot.
Yeah, that was good.
But Tom said spot.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry.
you found the G spot. You just got it wrong.
Yeah, but what's amazing is he's a young guy. So
He's a young guy.
I was only 19 when I did this.
First
time I found the G-spot.
That was amazing. Oh my god.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
But yeah, we won the whole game.
And let me tell you something else.
Yeah. This was 7 years ago. My goodness.
This
Yikes, I'm an old man now.
doesn't mean it's going to be in the same place
So
when you go back there.
how's Arnold?
It roams.
How's
Decent-
Tom Arnold?
decent dude.
Yeah, decent guy. He was when we won. My dad picked him up and swung him around like a child. It was hilarious. I didn't dox myself with the name tags. My name's Nathaniel. It's not a secret. Nathaniel and Benaniel are the same person as far as my channel is concerned. Which everyone does their stuff differently, which is no shame. You seeing all my VTuber watch history? There we go. You saw nothing. I don't watch VTubers. What do you mean? Yeah. There's another fun fact. Those clothes that I was wearing, none of those were mine. Hey, thank you for the
Really?
follow, Buffy Cat. Yeah. So me and my dad showed up, right? And my dad goes, "Oh, perfect." They're like, "You look great. You can wear what you came in." They looked at me and they said, "None of it." They gave me different pants, different shirt, different socks, different shoes. I was like, "What the hell? Why?"
Yeah,
Super
what
duper
were you
weird.
wearing?
I was wearing I was dressed nice. I had like black jeans on and a nice button-up shirt, and they're like, "No, none of that.
Oh, okay.
You are not allowed to dress like that. You have to wear all these weird things." So they put me in khakis and some blue button-up shirt. I felt like a model at the Gap. I don't know.
Like a golfer.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Did they let me keep the socks? No, I had to give them back. No, they let me wear my underwear. Luckily, that would have been odd. like who's gonna see that? I don't understand. Yeah, exactly. They turned me into an LL Bean Boy. Exactly.
Hello, Bean.
Oh yeah, but no. So yeah, I was on a game show with Tom Arnold. No, true story. Do you have any do you have any stories aside from the old getting donating your fishing rod to a good cause story?
I've got a lot of stories, yeah, but
Okay.
Oh man, my brain is empty right now.
That's fair.
I can't
That's
think of
fair.
anything.
Let's see. Winning was
yeah,
icing on the
nothing.
cake. Absolutely. No problem. Someone wants life advice from Christopher Walken. Been struck with some bad news, and I don't know if I should tell everyone or not because I don't want to be treated differently. Okay. Well, let's ask Mr. Walken, shall we? Daily Chaos, hello. I just want to say, first of all, thank you for the redemption. It means the world to me that you would come to my neck of the woods and ask for some advice. Sometimes we're hit with some bad news, and there's obviously different ways we can go about it, but I will say, don't be afraid to tell people what's going on. The only way people can help you or, be with you on the journey is if you let them know what's going on. Obviously, don't let people in you don't trust, but people you do trust, absolutely let them know. Daily Chaos. But, as always, when you get bad news or something, take it in stride. Don't do things on knee-jerk reactions. Think things out, okay? All right, you have a wonderful day, Daily Chaos, and I hope things will get better. Adios. Thank you, Mr. Walken, for tuning in. Much appreciated. Thank you for the host, Kira Cat. Yeah,
Big fan, Mr. Walker. Big fan. Big fan.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So for those that are just tuning in now that maybe didn't check out before, this is Randon. He is a business orc. That's what I've been. I've coined the phrase business orc to describe him. Absolutely wonderful individual with some awesome content. Still relatively new in regards to streaming. And actually, I wanted to ask that: how has the trial by fire been?
I've had a couple weird hiccups, and I installed OBS for the first time like January 26th.
Wow.
Like I had never installed it. So I've just been Googling all of these problems, like troubleshooting. Although the VTuber that I look up to, Junk, has been helping me with a lot of that
Oh,
stuff.
that's
So
good.
it's smoothed out. Yeah, it's smoothed out a lot after we started talking more. So it's progressing. I'm getting better every day. I feel a little more confident doing collabs. This is the first official, I guess second official collab that I've done, and I feel confident that I'm not going to hold my partners back now. Although I'm still learning.
I would definitely say I don't. I'm so glad you can ask him that question. Haha. What exactly is orc business? Does it involve axes? Orconomics.
Let's be real boring. It's mostly SEO, search engine optimization. So, yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
So, I this is something I like to ask. If obviously if people are comfortable with it, but where does Orc Randon and Real Randon? Where's the what's the split there as far as the character is concerned?
I have a history. My background is that I used to be a bandit. But aside from that, it's mostly me, Randon.
Okay. Do you ever lean on the character at all for fun moments and whatnot?
Yeah. Sometimes when I get really angry at a video game, I'll just start screaming
just
an orc.
orking out. Yeah, that's wonderful.
I got a pretty good lid on it. Yeah.
That's awesome. What game has induced the most rage so far?
I'm playing a Final Fantasy Tactics Nuzlocke.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, Tactics is already a difficult game, but I play that game I replay it maybe once every 2 years, so I can pretty much beat the game without any deaths. So I did the Nuzlocke rule where any down is a death, and it's just been a bloodbath. I've lost 15 characters,
man.
and it's not good. Yeah,
that sounds intense.
Yeah. The one that got me to scream like an orc was one of the enemies charmed my ninja, and my ninja just turned around and one-shotted my mage. So I got killed.
No.
And I was just screaming. I was like, no! Yeah. I'm done. I can't stream anymore.
I think some of your viewers are in here because they told me to ask you, what does oaking out mean?
Okay, so all right, in Pokemon trading card game, the cornerstone card for every deck is Professor Oak, where you discard your entire hand
and draw another hand.
Draw 7 new cards, right? Yeah. And if a deck doesn't have 4 of those, it's a bad deck. Every deck needs them, right?
Yeah.
So I was playing Pokemon TCG and I was rolling the game because I built a proper deck. And whenever I used more than 2 Oaks in one turn, which is pretty common,
yeah,
right? I would just I don't know. I don't want to get you banned, but just
were you? I'm oaking. I'm oaking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm oaking. That's hilarious. That was definitely not what I expected.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm just dumb. I say stupid things.
Hey, being dumb is great. Okay, I'm dumb too. All right. 90% of my content is me just being stupid publicly.
Yeah. We should form a smooth brain alliance.
Oh, yeah. That would be wonderful. So, wait, what's your favorite Pokemon, Randon?
Favorite Pokemon? Wigglytuff, hands down.
Wigglytuff, really? Okay, okay. Good choice.
Second favorite is Spoink. I love Spoink.
Aw, Spoink's adorable. Although very frightening lore.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if Spoink stops bouncing, its heart stops beating and it dies.
Yeah.
Woo! There's a lot of really creepy lore in Pokemon. I don't understand why.
I mean, I've heard the headcanon that none of the Pokedex entries are actual scientists.
Yeah, they're just
all
theories,
a kid
legend and lore.
Yeah, it's a kid that's just making shit up.
So I have to ask, the trading card game. How long have you? Obviously, were you playing the electronic one?
Yeah. On Game Boy Color. Yeah.
Oh, the OG trading card game.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I love that game.
Yeah, that game had no business being that good.
No, not at all.
The soundtrack.
The soundtrack. Oh, hey, Papa Bugbear, thank you for the follow.
And the gameplay was perfect. I've never seen a more perfect translation.
Did you? I'm assuming you've played the game before, prior to this, right? Prior to streaming.
Yeah.
Did you ever run into Imakuni?
Yeah. Imakuni,
so the music he has is jammin'. I guess Imakuni was this weird Japanese entertainer at the time, and he was put into the trading card game as an Easter egg that shows up sometimes. And he has the most unique music in that whole game. But that game is amazing. It's a classic Game Boy Color game. I thought. Have you played the modern TCG electronic game?
I haven't. No.
Yeah,
people recommend it to me, and I probably would definitely try it out. But
yeah,
I've not.
I'd say I'd highly recommend it because then you can actually play it with other people.
Yeah.
That's why I was bringing it up because I was gonna say, I have that game and I do enjoy myself a good trading card game. Actually, I have an old Topps box stuffed to the brim with classic first-gen Pokemon cards.
Yo.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do want to do a stream in which I do a hey guys, check this stuff out.
Always good content.
Daily Chaos, is that real? I'll BRB real quick. Gotta drive home from bagpipe practice.
I respect it.
If that's real, you're a real G, Daily Chaos. So as far as music is concerned, I know you don't sing. Have you ever played an instrument or anything like that?
Nope. My brother and I inherited no musical talent, and my sister took it all. So both of us are tone deaf. Neither of us played any instruments. Yeah. So yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, you really are a bagpiper. Holy shit. That's amazing, Daily Chaos.
Wow.
Okay. So you all right, so not much on the music side. So aside from business, what other passions does Randon have? We have golfing, we have fishing, we have gaming, we have streaming now. Would you consider streaming one of your passions? Cycling, yes.
What was that?
Would you consider streaming a passion now? Is it becoming one?
Streaming is my #1 obsession right now. So
that's awesome.
I have like a couple $100s that I set aside every month for my my hobbies, right?
Yes.
I don't want to put the entire dollar number, but if I'm trying to buy a bike, I'll like string together several months worth of
that makes sense. Of savings, yeah.
Yeah, and since when did I commission this model? Since October to November. Mm-hmm. Yeah. October is when I forked over the cash first. So from October onward, I have not spent a penny on anything except VTubing stuff. So,
wow. So it's definitely taken the foreground a little bit, which is very cool.
Oh yeah, I'm obsessed.
You stream primarily through YouTube, right?
Yes, only YouTube.
Just out of curiosity, if you're okay with talking about it, why did you end up going that way?
Yeah, because originally I was going to stream on
Twitch, a lot of people just Twitch because it's convenient. Thank you for the follow, 444 Aiden. Welcome to the Banana Bunch.
I am actually a pretty huge introvert, and I was like 80% sure that I wouldn't be able to stream because it was gonna like stress me out. But I wanted to try it anyways, especially after I dropped like so much money on.
Absolutely,
yeah. Right? Yeah. So and then I was deciding whether to do Twitch or YouTube, and Twitch. I mean, I have YouTube homies.
Yeah.
But I think Twitch is a superior streaming platform. It just is, right?
I'd agree with that
stuff. Yeah. But I decided to go on YouTube because the follower announcements, follower notifications, subscription notifications, the channel point redeems, all that stuff I was worried it was gonna overwhelm me.
That's fair, yeah.
And I wanted to keep it as simple as possible when I was starting out, And my thought process was like, if I can build up the streamer chops, maybe I would move over to Twitch.
Okay.
But at least to begin with, I wanted to start on YouTube. So
absolutely.
And I like YouTube. I do.
Yeah, YouTube's great. I actually I multi-stream, so I'm currently streaming to YouTube and to Twitch right now. Yeah. I know some people prefer YouTube as a viewing platform, so I want to make it available. Yeah, we're only 4 followers away from hitting 1,000, which is kind of insane.
Oh, congratulations! Do you think you'll hit it this stream?
Everybody, I don't know.
Find someone to follow, please. If my buddy Lynn can hit 1K, oh, that would just make
that would be absolutely insane, and it would be so cool. Is a multi-stream against affiliate TOS? I don't know.
I love that. I love it. I kind of think it is.
Well, they don't. What Mama Twitch don't know won't hurt. I don't say my VODs on Twitch, so good luck. Yeah, I'll just shh. You didn't hear it here, guys. But I'm using Streamlabs, which is like a Twitch approved thing, and it's in their thing. So if they don't want it, they shouldn't allow it. Okay. Oh, if you follow Randon, you can become a Final Fantasy. You can become a party member in Final Fantasy Tactics, and work at Randon Corp. There's no work benefits, and it's the Middle Ages. Oh, that's okay.
And you'll probably die because I've killed like 16 viewers. It's like not good.
That's
Yeah.
awful and hilarious.
We were discussing that before we went live, right? I was listening to Libby's,
Yeah.
empty chairs and empty tables. Just the desk was just so sad.
Astro Bright says Randon has killed me. Feels bad.
Yeah. No, that was directly my fault. That was a misplay. Like
Oh.
I actually made a mistake, and
So sad.
And they died
So
because
sad.
of me. Yeah.
When I reach 1K, I plan on doing a 12-hour stream. I did a 24-hour stream for my 26th birthday, and I learned that I never want to do another 24-hour stream again. I was out of commission for the next 3 days. I am not a spring chicken anymore, and my body was not afraid to tell me. But yeah, so that's the plan for 1,000, it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I got slapped by a magic lady, and she tried to get on the party. Randon took her stuff and threw her in a ditch in my honor. Oh, at least you're a kind and benevolent owner.
Oh yeah, I don't forget stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, so Randon never
they're
forgets.
homies.
So
Yeah.
obviously you're doing a Nuzlocke in Final Fantasy, and you play the TCG. Do you play any of the more mainstream Pokemon games?
What was the last Pokemon game that I played? I think X and Y was the last one that I played.
Okay.
Because the newer ones are on Switch, right?
Yeah, the most recent Sword and Shield are on Switch. I think
Yeah,
the only one prior to that was Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I can't. Wait, was Sun and Moon
Nintendo 3DS, yeah.
3DS? I might have played Sun and Moon then. Wait,
It's the one with Incineroar and Poplio.
Is that the one in Hawaii?
Yeah,
Like,
Lola. Yeah, it's in
I
basically
played
Hawaii.
that. Yeah, I played that then. Yeah.
Do you ever do you ever want to do like a traditional Nuzlocke in a Pokemon game?
Yeah. I think that might be something that I would be interested in because it's I guess the newer games are not retro games. I don't know. It's tough. Like I said before, like I really want to do at least 50% non-gaming streaming content and 50% gaming stream content. That's
Gotcha.
like my goal for the next 6 months. I want to transition into stuff like that.
Very
Because yeah, gaming streams, I have my own personal opinion. I like watching gaming streams, but I don't think.
Well, actually, go ahead and lay the opinion on me. I'd love to hear it. You know, getting different viewpoints from different members of the community, I think, is really important.
I just released like a little clip on Twitter talking about like needing to put a twist on most of your content. And, and yeah, like that's I honestly think that's like super important, and I don't think I can do that with games
Just
consistently
gaming, yeah.
because like you can't just. This is all my opinion, so like you could think that I'm wrong, and I completely like
Respect
accept,
that, yeah.
I respect the validity of your viewpoint, but in my opinion, just doing a playthrough of a game, I don't think it's gonna cut it, and I think it's like I think like
gotta have a
you
hook.
should use you should use your streaming time like more effectively,
More wisely,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, you know,
so I think
it's one
but
of those things. Gaming has become pretty much a standard in both the streaming and the VTubing world. It's sort of expected from a content creator to have gaming content, but because of that, it's saturated. There's no other way to put it. The VTuber and the gaming market is saturated currently. So
the
you got
gaming content that gets you success has to be wildly different from every other gaming content.
Exactly.
I don't want to step on a hornet's nest, but we'll use like Dream as an example. Like Dream is a huge success because he did something with Minecraft that nobody else did. I don't think you can get success in Minecraft just playing Minecraft every day unless you do something really weird with it. And people are like, "What the hell is that? I've never seen anybody do that."
There's a streamer named Lobos Jr. And he does a lot of Dark Souls gameplay, and you know everyone's played Dark Souls. Dark Souls is not a new game. It's you've probably heard of it even if you've never played it. And he's found his niche in doing really advanced, like really difficult challenge runs. That's his shtick, and that's the kind of thing you got to do. So there's a couple ways you can go about gaming content, I'd say. I mean, obviously, once again, this is just my opinion, and if you will think I'm wrong, that's fine. But you can either play a game that everyone knows in a unique way, or play a game no one knows. Those are the two easiest ways in which to create a unique gaming experience.
Yep. And I think it's fine if you, as a content creator, like, because nobody goes full gas. Like that's a quick way to burn yourself out.
Yeah, don't immediately think you have to go gangbusters out the gate. Start with comfortable content to get your streaming chops.
Yeah. If you need to do just a playthrough of a game, and that's fine. But I think what that's going to do is that's going to entertain the people that already like you, and that's it. Like, you're not really going to attract new viewers.
Yeah,
if you just play through a game. Yeah, but it's perfectly fine to do that because it's important. The people that already like you are going to watch you, and that's fine.
Absolutely.
And it's good to have like a cozy little moment where you're just with the viewers that are already, a part of your community, and like bond and stuff like that. But yeah,
Absolutely.
like if you want to grow, like you have to do weird shit. Like,
you do. You have to put your spin on things. It can't just be like everyone else.
Yeah.
What makes you different from everyone else?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So mix of the two.
Speaking of different from everyone else, I'm fairly certain if my memory serves me correctly, there was a certain orc who ate like 1,000 chicken nuggets or something like that.
Even I would die doing 1,000. But
was it 100? 100? So why and how did you feel afterwards?
Why was I couldn't. All right, so my thought was like, if I can't think of anything else to do for my just chatting stream, I'll eat 100 chicken nuggets, and that was like my punishment for not being imaginative.
Okay.
And
you
alert,
couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, so that's why I chose that specifically. How did I feel afterwards? I was fine. It took 4.5 hours. So
jeez.
If I was trying to do it in under 2 hours, yes, like that's like my stomach is probably not big enough to hold that many nuggets. But over the course of almost 5 hours, it wasn't a stomach space issue. It's just that those nuggets are like incredibly processed.
Oh yes, they are.
They put a lot of like weird chemicals into it, and after nugget 40 or 50, I could only taste chemicals and sawdust.
Oh
and it
no,
tasted
so
really
sad,
bad.
so sad.
Yeah.
Hey Barry and Lucy, yes, that's Randon.
Oh, Lucy, yeah, I know them.
Oh yeah, and you I heard you wrote a haiku for every 10.
Yeah. They weren't very good, but
hey, all haikus are special in their own way. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, that was just
What exactly did the haikus entail? Were they about the nuggets? Were they about what was going on at the time? How did you figure that out? And is poetry something you do often?
No. I mentioned at the beginning of that stream that the last time I wrote a haiku or any poem was in like 7th grade. But the poems were about, I was chatting with my viewers. We were just shooting the shit. And then if any of them like stuck out to me, when I hit a 10 nugget milestone, I would write them a haiku. So it was about the viewers.
That's cool. That's the kind of audience engagement that'll get you return people. That's something that I really respect big content creators that have, those 1,000 people viewerships, and they're able to keep up with that, because that's a lot of people. I mean, there are times where, I'll have like 20 people in chat, and I'll be playing a game while simultaneously trying to pay attention to the chat, and it's not easy, guys. I know there are some streamers that make it look super easy, but it's a lot more difficult than anyone would imagine. It's one of those things when you're just looking at it, it's like, yeah, what? Come on, this is simple. But in actual practice, not so much.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, follow the Office Orc. Yeah, if you haven't already dropped Randon a follow on Twitter and on his YouTube, please consider doing so. This is just like any other media. People watch what they enjoy, which is more about personality. Exactly. Because, anybody can play a game. Anybody can sing a song. It's all about putting your spin on it and putting that unique spin on it. Redeem one Chris compliment for Miss Piggy. Oh, Starry Cosmic wants a Miss Piggy compliment. Him. I'm going to teach you guys a little voice acting trick. In voice acting, we have these things called trigger phrases that trigger a voice in your voice box. For me, I say, "Oh, Kermie," and then that's Miss Piggy, right? So I'll be like, "Oh, Kermie. Oh, hello, Starry Cosmic. Oh, you want a compliment from me? You are the most wonderful cosmic individual I've ever met. Don't tell Kermie about that, huh?" Something like that.
This is amazing.
One crisp compliment for you, Starry Cosmic. This is cursed. Yeah, it's horribly cursed. One of the things I do on my stream when I do my karaoke stuff. Oh, and Saphira has redeemed one scathing insult by Kermit the Frog.
Oh, no.
Hello there, Saphira Snapdragon. I have one question. A snapdragon is a plant, right? And plants don't really have, brain function. So are you named after that because you lack the same amount of brain function? Just wondering, Saphira. All right, you have a wonderful day now. Bye! Yay!
So savage.
One of the things I do is during my karaoke streams, I have a special performance that I'll do with Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog where I'll sing Rainbow Connection. I actually have puppets of them, and yeah, I'll do the puppetry and whatnot. They're just hand puppets. I'm not like a puppeteer or anything, but it's suitable. It's good enough. But yeah, so I do Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy all the time. Disney hijacked the stream. Oh boy, that's right. Disney's here. We're gonna slap you with that DMCA.
Oh no.
I had empty, no thoughts. Yeah,
Disney overlords.
Yeah.
Are gonna drop the hammer on.
I see you're a business orc. You look like a Disney property. I mean, I could see Randon in what was that movie with oh my god, like they're trying to get their dad back. They have a magic wand and they only bring back his legs.
Oh yeah. Oh shoot, that's the newest one.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Onward, yes.
I would rather be owned by Sauron than Disney.
Yeah, ironically enough, it's less of a. Yes, we have had a Randon rap. It was redeemed, and it was quite fun to rap about our wonderful guest. So yeah, that's a Mickey Kingdom Hearts quote, by the way. Oh, is it really? No, Mickey, don't turn me into a marketable plushie. Say, fellas, did somebody mention the Door of Darkness? Oh man, yeah, exactly. Disney would just Thanos snap Randon away. So sad. Ironically enough, the real Dark Lord has been Mickey Mouse all along.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, onward. That was actually a decent movie. Woohoo! But yeah, so I wanna say, it looks like we're approaching kind of the end of our time here during the interview. I wanna thank you so much for accepting my invitation. I was honestly really nervous reaching out. I'm really nervous reaching out to anybody. I reached out to Randon, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I sat there deleting, retyping. Like, how do I approach this? Maybe I'll just approach it professionally. Like, that's usually a safe bet. And Randon was an absolute joy. Got back to me very quickly and very professionally, and was like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to do something with you." Because prior to this, I think we've interacted a few times on Twitter here and there, but never really a lot of interaction. It was just I don't know about you, but I really appreciated your content and your character and all that, and it was really cool. Yes, I'm also
a lot of respect, yeah.
spooky to approach the Chicky Nuggy Orc Man, but I love him. Hey, Lucy Blubs, I will let you know he's very approachable. Yeah, and that's I know you said you're trying to get maybe some more collabs going, trying to get that part of streams going, because collabs are wonderful.
Yep.
It's the way we can tap into each other's audiences, show and also really shed light on content creators we ourselves appreciate and enjoy. So yeah, like
absolutely.
I know I've been saying it, and it might seem like I'm saying it out of a scripted kind of retort, but seriously, go follow Randon if you haven't already. He is a wonderful content creator. I haven't seen something from him that I haven't liked yet. I'll give him my oddly shaped Japanese cookies. Well, shit. How could he say no? How could he say no to that? Oddly shaped Japanese cookies are amazing.
I know what they're talking about. They're talking about the mushroom cookies.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, go follow Randon if you haven't already. Absolutely awesome content creator. I didn't have the Warcraft orc video, Barry. That was the first video I ever saw. It's definitely like. I didn't reach out to Randon because I was looking to get something from him or take something from him. I actually I wanted my audience to check out someone I really enjoy, and I'm really glad you guys have all been so receptive to this. This is the first time I've ever done this. I've never hosted a talk show before, guys. Believe it or not, and I was kind of nervous coming into this, but I think it turned out fairly well. I don't know about you.
I had a blast. Thank you so much for inviting me, Lynn.
Absolutely.
Or Benaniel.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this a thing. Mr. Randon, is there a content creator on Twitch right now that you really appreciate that you would like to send our audience to?
Is Fleshy streaming? I don't know. Fleshy's my You know what? Let me check my Twitch.
Yeah, I'm thinking the guest will go ahead and dictate the raid. I think that'll be cool.
Actually, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, great guest, absolutely great guest. Yeah, this show's going to be a bi-weekly thing. I don't know who's going to be on next, but it's going to be someone cool probably.
Who do I
Heck,
love?
I see a couple
there's
people
so many
in
people I
chat.
love on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to we're gonna start a raid up. The raid message shall be. I like to bully people with love. So get rated nerd is always wonderful. Let's do get talk show rated nerd. I am creative.
All right, I have to choose my my older brother.
Ooh.
According to VTuber parlance.
Okay.
We have the same rigging papa. So.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Send it to Discord.
Well, 0 views. You're about to get some more views than that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to rate 0 views. We are rating in 10.
So many good choices.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Behind the Peel. My next stream is slated for tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. where I'll be finishing off Bug Fables, hopefully. Randon, do you have any streams coming up aside from the Saturday D&D game?
I stream every Monday and Friday, and if I miss one, I have to sing, so I'll be there on Friday.
You heard it here first, folks.
8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern time. All right. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and let's get this raid underway.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Good night.